They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like he's...
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 42 yards. And the Dolphins use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Brady's throw here into the hands of Jones. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. There he is again, another catch for Julio Jones. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 32-yard line. Now Brady again. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. With the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Tua's throw is taken in by Waddle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Another catch there for Waddle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Got a man here. It's Wilson. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Cedric Wilson, 33 yards. And the Dolphins lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now a play fake. Brady. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. And this one caught by Cameron Brate. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Brady. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 21. A shotgun give to Fournette. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Brady. This is a diving effort by Evans. What a catch. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Fournette will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Brady's going to look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Eric Rowe. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And the Buccaneers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it down inside the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And taken down just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6. Here's Tua. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 42. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On play action, here's Tua. Finds Hill on the crossing route, complete. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. One more time with Mostert. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here, 3rd and goal. They'll let the fullback try and take him home. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
On the double. 12, 10.
Tua on 4th down. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Out to his left. This will be caught at about the 6. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and it'll be a turnover on downs. In his own end zone, it's Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points. While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. This still a 1-possession game, 8 points the difference as we resume action on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 35-yard line. Brady's throw on target to Godwin here. And he'll be marked out at about the 26-yard line. Brady to throw again. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. So Brady and the Bucs need to work a little magic. 3rd and long after that last sack. And Brady's throw there, incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he's going to have the Bucs first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Brady now to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense up to the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Again, it's Brady. Flush to his right. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Here's Brady. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Tua sets up to pass it. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again. I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Here's Brady to throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Throwing now is Brady. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. 3rd quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. Now Brady. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And the Buccaneers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Brady will look to throw for it. They'll roll him out right. And he's brought down. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. sliding out of the pocket. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
It really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This is brought in at the 21. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. Finding Fournette on the slant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Brady going to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady, he completes this to Russell Gage. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, It can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Got a man, it's Waddle, complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
On the double. Shot, 17. Ready, go.
They'll run right side with Mostert. And he stopped immediately there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa completes it to the tight end, Smythe. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Tua to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 21-14. After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. He was solid on the field goal, but not as solid on the kickoff there, and that'll put him at the 40-yard line to start this drive. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Inside handoff now to Fournette. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. They keep it with Fournette on first down. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Fournette. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Up the gut, Fournette. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
One final try now for Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked up by Javon Holland. There he goes left side. The 20, 10, 10, past the 20. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced
for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast, the 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. Neither one play games when swinging for them fences. We want the finer things that's expensive. They hit them either close range or at a distance. If God for me, why bother? I got my game from the Godfather. Top of the food chain, rock bottom. And handle my business when it was my problem. Jeep. Flossing with a gold chain. I got my Turkish rope with matching gold things. Bomber jacket in the winter, it's a cold game. I met some East Coast up in Spokane. Some of the realest in this dope game. I got my curly top looking like special ed. Clean fade on the side, bumping that red head. Clean tags when I ride, ducking the feds. East Coast, they get that bread. You you end up dead. The West Coast, they leave that spread. And now you got calling your dread head.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
Still trying to the riches.
East Coast, the 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Baltimore Ravens and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the punter, Jake Camarda, set to do the honors, and off we go now from Tampa. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Another run here with Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He's got a man, complete, 20, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 77 yards. And the Ravens are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's out to his running back, Fournette. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Looking to throw again on second down. Brady. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To throw is Brady. Flushed out right. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
From the 40 now on second down. Brady. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Brady now on first down. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Russell Gage, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. They will run it. It's Fournette fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
Well, that two-point attempt failed due to the fumble, but people can't see this, but you've got a ball in your hands now, and you've got the thing locked in pretty well. You've got it covered up.
I love having a football in the booth. I always hang on to it. Makes me feel like I actually played back in my day.
Well, you probably could have. If you had run that play, you would not have fumbled. I can tell you that.
Maybe. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
And some room to maneuver. The 30. 10, 5, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, 69 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. Rolling to his left. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he is going to be tackled at the 1-yard line. What a mess that was.
All right, partner, get that disapproving look off of your face. He did get it out to the 1-yard line. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best play in the world. He's hoping his offense can bail him out.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Back near his goal line, here's Brady. Otton brings it in over the middle. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Fournette, a first down carry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Brady. And he's got his big tight end here. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Here's a give to Fournette. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Brady. And this one caught downfield by Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 33 yards. And the Bucs have got it back to within a score. They will run it. It's Fournette. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game that 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown! Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown.